Okay, we're back after a reboot. Try and fix our connection. Hey, Vin. All right, I think things look way better now. No delay or lag in the trading platform. So hopefully we're good now. And here comes that little rally that we're looking for. Had a bit of a wick down. We kind of got like a triple bottom that came in while we were gone. And it's starting to trigger right as we speak. You can see this candle. Oh, it's 9 a.m. It's the top of the hour. You can see it's got a lot of flickering. So we've got new participants coming in. Larry's been doing 2 classes at once the past few mornings. He's been in the Trader on the Street classes with Todd, as well as in here too. So I don't know if he's going to come back right away or if maybe he'll come back in a bit. Then do you get a notification that my channel is live, or do you just go to my channel and just see that it's live? Yeah, it's definitely, but Larry does it somehow. I imagine that Todd is talking a whole bunch more than I am. Okay, if we can get a 5-minute bar to close up above these, let's put a line in. Oh, it's right at the 169 level. That spike tapped the 169 perfectly. Let's see if we can get 5-minute bar to close up above that. If we can, then we'd be in good shape. The last hour bar was a pretty good signal for the long side. Or sorry, that was a 15-minute bar. What's the hour? Actually just got a little consolidation bar on the hour. But our last 15-minute bar is a good one. Gonna buy the dip here again. And I am obviously heavier than normal. And I'm also gonna just remove that profit. I think it's because we have a really good long setup through here. Got a lot of bullish pressure coming in here. Lots of momentum through here. We've got this nice rounding bottom, followed by that really good bull bar. So everything's staying up right now. Good strong signal. So I'm gonna take this a little bit more heavily. And then just patiently wait for that up leg to show up. Good morning, David. Good to have you. How's it going? Are you just getting to your computer? Yeah, I've definitely had internet issues. I think it's fixed now though. Or are you guys still like seeing buffering problems or anything? Nice. Oh, guys, am I still frozen? Did it freeze up again though? Okay. David's saying that it's good here on his end. Yeah, I'm not running any internet or anything else at the moment to try and keep our connection good. Yeah, you guys are coming through nice and quick now too. Like it doesn't seem like we have any delay between us. Hey Vin, is my screen not showing on your end? Just type a Y if you can see my video, my platform and me. Okay, David says it's good. Okay, that's good. Hopefully we don't have any more issues. The only thing I've got running is our streaming platform right now. So if we have more issues, I don't. There's like nothing else I can do. Oh, okay. So maybe it was just on your side, Vin. It's hard to say. There's a lot of things that can go wrong between us. So David, I'm in heavier than normal. I was going over with Vin and Larry that we've got just a really big bull push behind today, and we've got like a nice stable move through the London session going into this session, and so I'm taking it for me as we've got an A plus setup, and so I've gone in heavier to the long side, and I'm going to play my surfing rules, which means I'm trying to ride the next leg up. And so hopefully, if we can get a break to the upside, I'll start moving my stop losses to break even, and then hopefully ride some trend today. Yeah, Vin has been trading for a long time too. All of us here have had years of experience. And so, David, yesterday, you remember how close we were to getting out of those positions that I was in with when you were in? That market just ended up fading away from me the whole next few hours and ended up taking a 2% loss again. So all that money I had made back, lost it. Yeah, brutal. So frustrated, especially when I was just so close to getting out and being done. We had that really flat hour followed by more flat hours and just drifted to the short side. So I guess you must have did well on your trade, or did you close yours? Did you hang on to your short? Took a big hit yesterday again. Yeah, that short move ended up being 80 pips on the euro. I didn't check the pound, but yours must have been a pretty big move as well. So let's look at the pound for a second. Yeah, there's that big pound move down too. A 100 pips down on the pound. I'd definitely be trying the long on the pound again as well. But I'm not trading the pound. Hopefully this euro dollar trade starts panning out and makes some of that money back from yesterday. Holy cow. Oh, nice. Yeah, you profited on both. That's good. So we short on the pound and then long on the dollar yen. Yeah, good stuff, David. Short on the pound and long on the yen. Yeah. So what kind of gains did you make on those trades? Well, our euro's shaping up nice and steady, slow and steady, which leads me to believe we're going to see um, some hours of up move. 1% gain. on both the trades together or 1% on each. 1% is fantastic. That's really good. David, man, you crushed it. Made 2% yesterday. That's amazing. All right, this thing's starting to shape up. Really need it today. So if there's more energy coming in, I'll still buy the dips, the pullbacks. So hopefully the plan will be to lock this position in, get it into a break-even state, and then continue to buy the dips and hopefully make a little bit more. I don't get too wrapped up in the P&L, just process over profits. Man, that's exactly what you want. That's perfect. So my rules are, if we can get this next candle to close up, then I secure this whole position behind the bottom of this candle. So, but it'll have to have a wick down and then a close up. If not this candle, then maybe the following candles. And then hopefully, if we can get this position secured, we'll look for more buying opportunities. And then get some scalps in. So lock, hopefully secure the longer term position, and then scalp along with the trend. Yep, just get the process right, and the profits will follow. Okay, technically I have the candle there. There's just very little room just yet. There's only 2 pips, so we'll just wait. See if we get another push, and then I'll secure this. I just 2 pips is just a little too tight for me at the moment. So we'll see if we can get a bit more. Just be patient with it. We should have more follow through. So I don't want to secure it and then have it tap out like just like that as that market popped down. So we got another candle just barely closed down. So just can't really secure my position yet. So I'll have to wait for a little more follow through before I can secure this. If we get to secure it at all, it would have to continue up in order to get it secured. So we'll see maybe in the next, oh, okay, it's the market open now. So we should see a bit more volatility. In my position, I can allot 32 trades into this position. And so that's why it's heavier now, but if it drops down, I'll still build into this. Probably about double what we've got here. And then worst case scenario, end up taking a 2% loss again. Hopefully that's not the case. So I've got 11 positions on. If this drops down, we can put another 20 positions down below somewhere in these levels, put another 20, and then hopefully get another leg up. And that would be just one big wobble. Or if it just heads up, that would be good as well. And then if it does keep going up, we'll look for more opportunities. So if it runs up, secure this position in, and then hopefully buy more in here, and then add a whole bunch more. Because if we get that type of move, now we're really starting to go bullish. So we'll see if something like that happens. These legs we got 23 pips there. We've got 20 pips here, but it's a bit faster than this move. So this was slower. This one was faster. And so now we really could see a faster accelerating pattern coming in, accelerating momentum or expanding momentum. So if we see that, then we'll be in good shape to buy some more on the dips. All right, now technically have another close above my position. So I think I can secure that in now. Let me just see how much space. Got 4 pips, a little bit over 4 pips. Um, I don't have a hard rule for just exactly uh, how many pips I need above my secured spot. I would usually just secure this because I've got a pivot that's above my position now. So I'm just gonna see if we get a little bit more of extension and then probably just secure that one in. Yeah, we're getting the energy following through. So I'm gonna secure this position in by doing this. So I'm gonna pull these orders down, and that's just how you can retrieve the stop losses. So just pull them down. You grab the order and pull it down. So that's the second one. This is number 3. Then we're going to do the 4th one, which is here. Then we're going to get the 5th one. Then the 6th one. Then the 7th. 8th. And the 9th one. Those are supposed to be 73. All right, so that position is secure. It can't lose now. So it will make money regardless of what happens. So now, as this runs up and then pulls back, I'm going to build into the position. And we're going to be following the surfing rules. So every time we lock in those pivots higher, we'll just keep bringing the stop loss up behind it. Eventually it will stop out for a win. Hopefully we're talking like hours from now. I'm hoping this just runs up for some hours. That would be nice. But we take what we get. David, so I'm just interested to how, if you've got an opportunity to get into this, will you be able to get into this one? Is it something you're looking at? How do you get in? You've got a bar that's your opening range bar, and it's got to break that and retest. Is that right? Drop to 5-minute time frame, look for breakout. So I missed that one dip there. I should have bought into that one. If it drops down again, I'm going to buy back into it. Hopefully build another strong position on the dip. Looks like we're not getting in on this one. Enter after retest and break outside of range towards initial breakout. So once breakout from the range. So in your case, have we broken out from the range now? Okay, I'm going to add position right in here. If it drops more, I'll slowly build back into this. No, it hasn't broken out yet for you. Okay, so the range closes at 8:45. So that's now, is that right? Okay, I'm gonna just slowly build into this. Add a couple. I have no risk on the table, so I can start to build into this position again. I don't want to build too big up too high though. Because I still need to be able to wobble out of this one. If it drops all the way down, I'm going to need to be able to get back out of this position. Drop to 5 minute now and wait for breakout. Okay, so 5 minute. So we need to break this inside bar or break, like, do you have a signal here? Come on, chart. Or do you have a signal up here? Okay, I'm gonna buy one more. And then that'll be it for this. In case this comes back down and taps that one out. Then I'll have to rebuild back in if it drops down here. So those four positions, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 4. And then I'll get back in. If it drops down again, we'll take some profit on that position, then we'll add another 4 down here, and then we'll add another 8 down below to wobble out of it. Signal doesn't come until after the retest on 1 minute. Still waiting for breakout of range. Okay. Man, just tapped out of that position. That's super annoying. And we got some profit. Definitely going to buy back into this. Slowly. You're in the red now, too. Yeah, oh well. Just wait. See if we can get. We should get some more bulls coming back. Definitely got a leg lower on the euro. It's also, for me, it's stalling where it's at. I'm going to put my last position in here. So I've got 4 here, I got 4 here. I'll have to wait for it to drop. Put in another 4 down here, and then we'll put in 8 down here. Oh man, that's annoying. I really wanted that to just keep creeping up. Well, I guess if it drops down a bunch more, just gives me another opportunity to reload, get into some more positions, and then maybe we get the bulls coming back. David saying downside on the pound, retest the range, then waiting for close outside of the range for entry signal. I just don't quite understand how you're defining what a range is. Is it like the 15, or was it at, that was just at 8:45, so like 15 minutes ago was your range? Is that right? 15-minute candle was the range. Okay. I'm going to start building in here. Get another 4 in here. And I'll have to wait for it to drop a bunch more to build any more after that. We should have more bulls coming in in these ranges. Right in here somewhere, we should see them start to come back in. And then if not, that's starting to lead to a much better short signal if we start breaking through that trend line. But I think as long as we get more bulls coming in here, we'll probably see it pivot back up. Darn. Actually got a little bit more size in there. Just waiting for it to push a little lower. Didn't quite give me the chance. So now that this is pulled back so much, this either has to like shoot back up and close up there, or I'm going to have to wobble out of these positions. So if I get an opportunity to have it come back up and it's stalling, then I'm going to just close for some profits because it's not trending like it was a few minutes ago anymore. So if it just shoots back up and holds back up into that trend, then we'll hold the whole position. But if it just starts coming back up here and arching over, then we'll just take these whatever little profits we can get. So we'll see what happens in here, because it could bounce off of this trend line right here too, this trend. Okay, we might have a little inverse head and shoulders coming in here. So we'll see if this can pan out over here. If that can shoot straight back up, that would be really good. But if it can't, if it doesn't have much energy, I'm going to need to just get out of that position and then get back into regular trading mode, because essentially that strong trend is disappearing at the moment. So I got to try and just make some profits on this whole position and then just restart and get back, put the take profits on and get back to normal trading. That trade setup is just falling apart. It's struggling to break up. So if it's weak in here, like there's a really good chance that it's going to run back into this and then bounce back down. Yeah, it's not a strong push back up yet. Through here, it's not strong. So I'm going to be looking to try and break even on this position and then just start over. Yeah, see, there it is. It's coming back down. Well, if this runs down aggressively, I can finish building that bottom layer. But it's not the same conditions that we had half an hour ago. David's got an entry signal on the end. Regretting building that 4-layer position up there. This pops up and I can get a break even on the position, I'll just take that and then start over. I'm looking to just try and restart now because none of this is going to plan. So I need to try and mitigate losses and start over. Hey, Phoenix. Nice to have you in here. Man, the past couple weeks, I've hit my stop losses a lot of times, unfortunately. And so this account is a 10K account. I'm down a good chunk on it. And I keep climbing back up and then getting stopped out and climbing up and then get stopped out. So, yeah, I'm trying to do the same thing, just waiting to get in sync and not have I keep getting hit with the big runs going against me. This is a live 10K account too, and so if I lose another $380, then I lose this account. So I've got to be super careful. Oh man, it's been so frustrating. Yesterday I was finally got back over the $9,500 mark, and then the 80 pip move came in on the euro dollar to the short side, and it hit my stop loss again. That's good. Cutting losers fast. Are you cutting losers while it's going against you, or when it's coming back? Like you doing the wobble style, or just take them when it's going against you? We were building into a trend position, and then that all just fell apart here a few minutes ago. So now I got to try and mitigate these losses and then get back to my regular trading. I've got two methods. I've got my surfing rules, which is trading with the trend and letting runners run. And then there's more consolidation method where I just leave all my take profits on and keep just hitting 2 or 3 pip targets. And that's what I got to try and get back to now because that trend just fell apart. So I'm trying to get back to break even on this position and then reset and then just start over. But at this rate, it's going to be a while. Is that question, David? Is that for me or Phoenix? For me, I let my stop loss get hit 2%, or my first stop loss is my stop out. And Phoenix is saying wobble, not really. I trade with no take profit these days. Pip gains make it impossible for me to make significant gains unless I load up on risk. Yeah, totally understand that. And it's good to let your runners run and just take them where you can get them. That's what I was trying to do today. And then the conditions just fell apart for that now too. So I will be taking just target hits as soon as I can get back to break even on this position. As this comes down, I'm going to build into another layer of 4 and then try and get back out. I'm going to just add one right here as this is triggering this 3-bar reversal again. Might give me an opportunity to get back to break even. You go low risk and for 10, 20 pip gains. It's so much easier to cut losers when you only have a few trades on. Yeah, it becomes more emotional the heavier the position. For me, I just keep my risk at a 2% loss. So if I end up going too heavy for whatever reason, I just cut everything at a 2% loss. Yeah, your secret is just some lighter risk and get longer runs, right? Lighter risk and get those bigger moves instead of the heavier size and shorter moves, because it's harder. It truly is harder to do it that way. Psychologically, emotionally, it's harder to make those gains with the smaller. It's not that it's hard to hit your targets, it's that it becomes very hard to manage the risk when it's going against you. Oh, hey, Phoenix, I don't think you have my trading plan. I, I want to, if you want it, send me an email and I'll show you how my regular trading looks like if you want it. Yeah, Sean is definitely pretty unique. And I think I've learned for me to make it work, the trick is doing the entire process just super light. With, I think it's like he's willing to risk a lot more than a lot of people understand, but he's generally trading super light for what he feels almost all the time. So then when it runs against him heavily, he's just got tons of ammunition for when like I think people don't understand how light he trades in front of everybody almost all the time. Not to mention he's dead on consistent how he enters the market. Like super consistent. Okay, if we can get a pop up here, I'll be able to just get this position off. Unless it just shoots up aggressively here, then I might be able to hold the position, but I'm going to try and get out of this so I can get back to my normal trading. Okay, so now for me, I'm watching this trend line in. So if it's weak in here, I'm going to take the position off for a win, or yeah, for a break even or a small win. If it can shoot past this area with bars closing, then I might be able to hold it. So it'll all depend on what happens in here as it comes into this right in here, because I'm just barely break even now. So I'm going to give it an opportunity. It's kind of like a pretty good double bottom at the moment. Let's just look at the 5-minute chart. I need to just remove all of this stuff, all the objects. Delete. Just get everything out of here. And then just see what comes in here. $15. So that double bottom on the 5-minute is also the trigger for the 3-bar reversal on the 15-minute chart. So I'm going to try and be patient and let that happen and see if I can hold this position, because I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but there's still enough bullish pressure in here that I should have another opportunity later if this one fails. But I do want to make some profits in this session, so we'll see right in here. I'm going to draw this trend line back in. Nice, David. Your pound trade hit take profit. Or sorry, your yen trade. That's great. Dollar yen. You had a bullish signal on that one, I'm guessing. Huh. The dollar yen is going up. Oh, kind of. Well, it looks like that trade it barely gave me an opportunity to break even. Looks like it may come back down for a third try. That might give me another opportunity at a run up, but at the moment, just kind of stuck. Or I can start to just wobble out of some of these positions. Actually, I'm probably going to do that. Let's just take some profit here and then take a loss over here just to start getting rid of that position. And then if it comes down, it can build back in. So I'll get back into 4 trades down here. for a third, hopefully a triple bottom, hopefully. If not, this could be an M and then a shot down. So if this comes down quickly, then I'm going to be happy to buy it. But if it just works its way down slowly, I would say that's not such a good sign for the longs. It's coming down pretty quick. That's actually pretty good. So I'm going to start building. 1, I'm going to get into 4. 2. 3. And then 4. And then hold. Yeah, absolutely. Guardrails are essential. Thanks, John. We'll catch you later. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, it's not showing the same cards as it was a little bit ago. So yeah, I'll catch you later. Thanks a lot for stopping in. Hope you have a good day. Maybe see you another time. Okay, see you, Vin. Thanks for stopping in. Actually, this market is doing exactly what it did yesterday at the moment. So that's not encouraging for the bulls. Man, this is exactly the same. Yesterday, I was so close to getting out at break even, and it pivoted around at right at that same spot. And now I got a bad feeling about this, but I'll just stick with my rules. Hopefully, it pans out better today. I still feel pretty confident the Bulls should come back in. Well, they will at some point. That's good, David. That's really good. I'm gonna have to wait for this market to drop a bunch, and then I'm gonna have to build back up, and then try and wobble out of this later. It's probably gonna take a long time. Yeah, yeah, your rules are better than your trading and what you're thinking for sure. Well, that pin bar might come in handy. It would be nice if that pivoted back up. Well, I also think if I didn't switch over to my trending method and I just stuck with my other way, I probably would still be doing better. Actually, probably profitable. So I would have got profits on those trades up there. Then in here, I would have taken some good profits on this leg and reduced the upper position there. I would have got more profits here and reduced the position. Wouldn't have been able to get back long again on this one. So, I mean, I thought it was a good opportunity to put in my other trading method. And I keep wondering if I should just never have two ways of trading. Like sometimes I think, okay, it's good to have the trending method and the consolidation method. Maybe I need to define better about how I'm implementing the trending method, or just never change and just always trade the exact same all the time. Yeah, now I've missed out on a couple opportunities here. Yeah, I'm just regretting doing that. This position's too heavy. I can't do anything now. I can't add into it until it drops a whole bunch more, so I'm just stuck here. I really want it to be finished because I'm always trying to wrap this up 40 minutes ago. Okay, I'm gonna just slowly start building into another position down here in hopes that I can finally get an up leg and wobble out of this position. But if it doesn't happen soon, then I don't really want to stay long anymore. So I'll just have to cut everything if it breaks through that trend line on that hour chart right in here. If this trend line and this level breaks, I don't think I'm even going to let it go to a 2% risk at that point. I don't want anything to do with it. So we'll just call it quits if it breaks that spot. I'm feeling super down. Like, this is not good trading at all. But I do have conviction behind the bulls. I still think they're going to come back. But this is not a good trading session. Bad performance. But it is what it is. I got to just ride it out now. So just I have to make sure I follow my rules better tomorrow. Actually, I'm not going to be trading tomorrow. I'm going to be taking the day off. But I know that daily average should still come into play. And the market has still barely moved anywhere. It's a really weird setup on the euro dollar. I still feel like it should come back to the bull side. If it breaks down below that level, we should see a strong leg to the downside and think a bear candle on the day. But if we can hold above here, I think we should see a much bigger up leg. At the moment, the euro dollar's only run 44 pips. So the chances of it breaking this level or this level are still very high. Oh wait, no, this candle, I messed that up. It is actually, this is the low of the day, right below above my stop losses. There's just barely a second where I was at break even. I'm still gonna, my goal was just to get back to break even so I could wrap this up. No, I don't want to do that yet. It's just starting to run in favor. I don't want to close it. I need to be more patient. I'm trying to do this just to wrap up a class or wrap up this live. If it takes time, it takes time. I'm just going to not worry about how much time it takes. I'm never doing this again in our trading sessions. If I just stuck with my regular way of trading, would have made profits and been done by now. So I'm never gonna trade like this during our trading sessions ever again. That's it. It's only gonna be my regular way of trading. I hate doing this. I hate how much I get locked into having to spend so much time in the losing position. Whereas if I trade my regular way, the amount of time that I'll spend losing is not nearly as much. So I'm not going to do this again. It's killing me. Okay, I'm just closing that and I'm just going to restart. We're going to wrap it up there though. That was not good trading. I apologize for such brutal performance. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, we're just going to call that a day. It was quickly do the calculation on the gain. $9,382.12 minus 9,373 on the dot, which is $9. And then